2024 season, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Jets and the 49ers under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week one. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week one's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers, of course. All the build-up in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. The Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On first down, they go right back to Hall. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Second down and 3. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, Rodgers. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter one of week 1. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go again with Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score. Touchdown, Jets. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Let's go. 4A. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10. Purdy. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Really nice sack there by Reddick, and I feel like we've said that time and time again over these last couple seasons. He just continues to improve. Big reason why the Jets went out and traded for him this past offseason from Philadelphia. The hope is that he can take their defense to another level, and so far, he appears to be doing just that.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion over Samuel. On 2nd down, Purdy. Pass brought in by Samuel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's go. 3rd down.
Slot man in motion left. On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Jets offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. A throw on the move is caught.
Holding offense.
Elijah Vera Tucker played his college ball at USC. Guilty that time. Rodgers to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So quarter 1 in the books. The opening Monday nighter of this new season. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. On the give, it's Hall. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A first down throw for Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That's Sauce Gardner, the all-pro, there to knock that one away. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll motion over Samuel. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Go! Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a 1st down. Now it's McCaffrey. Whoa! He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Nice run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning offensive player of the year picks up right where he left off a season ago. Over 2,000 yards for scrimmage. 2nd time he's done that in his career. This is one of the most dynamic players, regardless of position, in the entire NFL.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. 3rd and long. They'll motion over Samuel. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board just before halftime.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that This drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Finally, there's his first completion as a Jet. It's to his old running mate, Alan Lazard. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Rodgers. There's his first completion as a Jet. He gets it to Garrett Wilson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, yeah. Still on his feet. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Extra point try now for Zerla. The kick is good. And the Jets extend their advantage to 14-3.
49ers 3.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going. Here's Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to, gets there, and keeps the drive alive. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
Holding offense.
Aaron Banks played his college ball at Notre Dame. Guilty there. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A huge play just before the half to gain of 43 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. They'll motion over Samuel. Back to the air is Purdy. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Purdy again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. So we've reached halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the new year. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll motion over Samuel. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. That's on the 11-time Pro Bowler, Trent Williams.
Ready. Set.
They'll motion over Samuel.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Let's go now.
They motion the slot man left. They'll throw again with Purdy. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set.
They'll motion over Samuel. 3rd and short. Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So Kittle comes in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown. Francisco. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get two more. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get in for the two-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Rodgers. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. It is brought in the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play, a big loss. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
Okay, break.
They'll motion over Samuel. On second down, Purdy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle.
3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Slot man in motion left. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again in the air for Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy gonna put it up again. And that ball incomplete over the middle. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing again is Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They motion the slot man left. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll motion over Samuel. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They convert with a gain of 15.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
Throwing again is Purdy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's go at the 3-yard line.
They'll motion over Samuel. Back to the air again is Purdy. And he will score! Game on! Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down. McCaffrey. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. A tight end in motion now. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First down for Aaron. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
There's Deebo Samuel and the rest of this Niners offense set to take over again. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here for the 49ers. They take care of business in this one. The NFC champs, winners here at home on this opening Monday night. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.